Ya Allah. Ramazan Karim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Sayyidina wa Maulana Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina wa Maulana Muhammad. Afzal salawatika bi'adadi ma'lumatika wa barik wa sallim wa salli alayhi. Hafiz ibn Majah rahmatullahi alayhi, in his book he narrated this hadith, and the chapter is going Babu Majah fi laylatin nisf min Shaban, 15th night of the month of Shaban, which is called Laylatul Bara'at, and Bara'at means acquittal, the night of acquittal. عن علي بن أبي طالب رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا كان ليلة النصف من شعبان فقوموا ليلها وصوموا نهارها فإن الله ينزل فيها لغروب الشمس إلى سماء الدنيا فيقول ألا من مستغفر فاغفر له ألا مسترزق فارزقه ألا مبتلا فأعافيه ألا كذا حتى يطلع الفجر. قال في الزوائد إسناده ضعيف للضعف ابن أبي بصرة واسمه أبو بكر بن عبد الله بن محمد بن أبي بصرة. قال في أحمد بن حنبل وابن معين يزع الحديث. Ibn Majah, he narrated this hadith through his narration chain from Sayyidina Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. That Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, when that is the 15th night of the month of Shaban, فَقُومُوا لَيْلَهَا, so pray at night, وَصُومُوا نَهَارَهَا, and fast at daytime. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is coming down in that night, لِغُرُوبِ الشَّمْسِ, with the sunset, ila samai dunya, to the closest heaven. And then he says, Allah min mustaghfir, is there anyone seeking maghfirah? Fa'aghfir lahu, so I may forgive him. Allah mustarziq, is there anyone looking for provision? Fa'arzuqahu, so I may provide him. Allah mubtalan, is there anyone under test and trial? Fa'uhafiyahu, so I may bring him out. Allah kaza, is there anyone like this, naming. Hatta yattali al-fajr, and that is going on until tulu' al-fajr. So here are a few points. Number one, regarding the specific hadith, that in the narration chain, Allama Haythami, he says that there is one rawi or one narrator. His name is Abu Bakr ibn Abdullah ibn Muhammad Abi Basra. So in narration he is considered weak. So weak is okay. That is not a big problem in hadith. But Yahya ibn Ma'in and Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, these are the two famous critics of hadith. These are the two famous critics of hadith. As you know, that when you take $100 bill to these stores, yes, so sometimes they do like this, yes, and sometimes they do like this, and now they have that mark. Got it? So this is a critic procedure to find out whether this bill is fake or this is genuine and real. Got it? So in ilm hadith, there are critics. Yes, when you will present to them any hadith, they look at the light. They throw it like this, it's fake. Somebody made it. This is not the wording of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Got it? And actually, that is a mechanism. That is a mechanism through very constant and continuous study, clubbed with the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Got it?
Yes.
Constant and continuous study, clubbed with the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you should write here a general rule, and that is that when someone he learns the deen of Allah properly, then he is constant in study, clubbed with taqwa. Clubbed with taqwa. And what is taqwa? So two things. Look at me. Number one, fulfilling his obligation regarding ibadah. Fulfilling his obligation regarding ibadah. And number two, not cheating the creature of Allah in any way. So these are two things. Now look, if regarding worldly affairs, you said lie, that's cheating. Yes, you bribed, that is cheating. You defrauded, that is cheating. You deceived, that is cheating. Got it?
Yes.
So there are so many tactics. Got it? And people are doing it. I'm sorry to say 90% of people are involved in that, including Muslims. Got it? And including mullahs. Yes, this is not the case of Muslims. Mullahs and tabligis, I think they are more expert than common lay people. Yes. Got it? Got it or not?
Yes.
Because when a common lay person, he is committing sin, still he thinks that this is bad.
Yeah.
Yes? But when mullah and tablighi, he has become that much frank with Allah that he does not think he will. Yes? So I'm not afraid of common lay people, I'm very much afraid of these so-called mullahs and so-called dini people. Got it or not it?
Got it.
Yes. Because they are undercover.
Yeah.
They are what?
Undercover agent.
Undercover agent of what? Satan. Got it? Not of agency. Yes. They are undercover agent of
Shaitan.
Satan. So undercover agent of agency is not looking good in the eyes of people. If people will come to know, so what about the undercover agent of Satan? Huh? What do you think? That is the utmost worst person. Got it? Yes, and actually there are two types of cheating. One is that he covers himself. He covers himself and doing wrong thing under that religious cover, religious appearance. He's doing wrong thing. He has to say it. Got it? For example, look at me. I was telling you that yes, some time back I was playing with harmonium. Yes, and still sometimes I am listening to ghazal. Yes, to ghazal in Urdu language or in Pashto language. Got it? And music is there. Got it or not it? I cannot concede it, and I don't want to concede it. I don't pretend to be a wali of Allah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make me, but at least I'm trying not to be a munafiq. Yes, I do admit myself. People are not admitting themselves. If you are a sinner, just say, yes, I am committing sin. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive me. If you commit sin and you don't accept and admit it, so it means you are not accepting your own self. What can I expect from you that what you will accept? You are not accepting yourself. Got it? Or not it?
Got it.
You are sleeping. So much sleeping. Because sleeping a lot will make you sleepy. Yes. Huh?
That's exactly right.
Huh?
That's right.
That's right. So anyhow, so it means that Bilal today, sleep and sleep. And now at this time he needs a good sleep. Yeah, to wake him up. Huh? The most of what? He sleeps the most? Yes, because even before Etikaf, whenever I was coming here, so I was there. Yes. Yes. So anyhow, what I was referring to there, number one, yes, to do worship of Allah, and number two, not to cheat the creature of Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is taqwa. What is this? This is taqwa. Got it? So when a alim is studying constantly, and number two, clubbed with taqwa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enlightens his inner sight. You should write it. then Allah enlightens his inner sight. So through that light, when he studies, he brings out new issues from the ayah of Quran and from the Hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is through that light. Got it?
Yes.
And that light is coming based on these two things as I mentioned. Got it? Why? This is the question. Why and how? Because through that taqwa, he is getting connected to the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is getting connected to the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And look, this tube is connected to the powerhouse. This tube is connected to what?
Powerhouse.
To the powerhouse. Look, just cut up its wire and cord anywhere. Yes, then play with the switch and with the main switch and with everything. Light will come? Say
no.
Because he is not getting connected. Look, this is the same procedure. This tube is connected to the switch. The switch is connected to the main switch. The main switch is connected to the meter. The meter is connected to the pole and the line. The pole is connected to the transformer. Yes, the wire. And the transformer is connected to the grid station. The grid station is connected to the powerhouse. The powerhouse is connected to the generator. Now you got it?
Yes.
Got it or not?
Got it.
So, through this constant relation, this tube is connected to the generating unit. So the light is coming. Got it? So now, if that alim is praying constantly and continuously, he is connecting himself from switch to switch to switch to switch, to the main switch, to the meter, to he gets connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the moment he gets connected to Allah, so then what he is looking for? What else is there? Nothing is there. Yes or not? So when he gets connected to Allah, his inner side God's enlightened. When that is enlightened, then he looks into the ayah, Allah inspires him. Then he looks into the hadith, Allah inspires him. Now you got it or not? Yes? So he becomes a critic. He becomes a critic. Sometime for very good religious or fiqh or legal issues, and sometimes for good jokes also. Yes. Mansoor, is there any Fagi? Allah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the light. Yes. I never ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give me money and give me property and give me. If Allah will give me money, Allah will give me everything. But I never ask him. Yes. The only thing I ask him is, yes, because of hunger and thirst, don't cause me any death. Yes. And do not humiliate me in this worldly life. Yes. But this day and night I'm asking that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me the eyes and sight to see the hadith and to see the Quran. Means in a way that you may inspire me with good points. So I may give that gift of yours to your creature and to my friends, brothers and sisters. Got it or not?
Yes.
Yes. And if you will ask, this is my personal experience, if you will ask and you are sincere, Allah will give you. Yes. He gives me. He gives me. Now I was writing one thing. So I was thinking like this. Why Allah titled us that we are the best of Ummah and the creature of Allah? Got it? So at the moment Allah inspired me because when I said that you are the best of Ummah, got it? So it means that no any other Ummah is coming after you people. Why? Because if that Ummah is less than you people, they are not needed. If they are equal to you in that bestness, so you are there. Got it? And as far as the third case is concerned, that more best than you. So there is no more best than best. Best is the elevated position. So it means you are the last ummah, your Muhammad is the final prophet. So therefore I brought out the concept of finality of the prophet of Muhammad. Got it? Does it work or not? Yes. Huh? Yes, that is. So that's why I'm teaching you logic. Yes, but this step, it will come way later. Then no any black hair is there. Yeah. Or maybe no hair is there. Yeah, that is. So Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal and Yahya ibn Ma'in, rahimahumullah, they were critics. Why? Because look, this Yahya ibn Ma'in, he inherited 700,000 dinars from his father in miras. 700,000 dinar. But he was roaming around the whole world. Wherever he heard about a muhaddith that he has a hadith, he started traveling there. And not only that, whatever he had that was not only for his personal use. His classmates, you need money. Yes. Bilal, your jacket is not good. You don't have a good one? No, I don't have money. Take it. Just go and find it. Yes. 700,000 dinar of that time. Ahmad ibn Hanbal said that I saw him. That he not only spent that. Yes, he went to that extent that I saw him, he was working as a laborer in mud. Yes, and whatever he was earning one day, he used to use that for the whole week, and he was studying hadith. They are people. So such like sincere people, Allah will not give them the light. Say, for sure. So Allah gave them the light. Now, who knows who is his family? Yahya ibn Ma'in. But when we mention him, we say, Imam Yahya ibn Ma'in said this. Rahmatullahi alayhi. Yes, to his greatness, we bow down like this. Yes, in front of his name, when we mention his name, Yahya ibn Ma'in, so we bow down like this. Got it?
Got it.
Not it, shut it, cut it, or what it? Yes. إذا كان ليلة النصف من شعبان, that is the 15th night of Shaban. So I was referring to that Abu Basra. So Ahmad ibn Hanbal and Hafiz ibn Ma'in, they both say that sometime he was making hadith. Sometime he was making hadith. But even though the practice is good, the practice is good because there are some ulama, they are known for this practice. One of them, that is Nuh ibn Abi Maryam, he was a student of Imam Abu Hanifa. The second one, this Abu Basra. And the third one is Qudsi Bayzawi, the great Mufassir. That sometimes they make hadith that Prophet ﷺ said like this. Yes, but they are making it only to attract people to deen. Practice is still not recommended and not good. Yes, so, but they lose their credit in this regard. They are great scholars, but regarding hadith, they lose their credit. So then we are not taking this hadith. So it means that hadith itself is okay, because the like of that is narrated by so many other muhaddithin as well. About the 15th night of Shaban. That is called Laylatul Bara'at. Laylatul Bara'at. The night of Equator. Imam Bukhari rahmatullahi alayh, he narrates a hadith. Babu Zikr al-Malaika. The subchapter of his book is Babu Zikr al-Malaika. Yes, something about Malaika, about angels. وبه قال حدثنا محمد بن سلام أخبرنا مخلد أخبرنا ابن جريج قال أخبرني موسى بن عقبة عن نافع قال أبو هريرة رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال وتابعه أبو عاصم عن ابن جريج قال أخبرني موسى بن عقبة عن نافع عن أبي هريرة عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال إذا حب الله العبد نادى جبريل إن الله يحب فلانا فأحببه فيحب جبريل فينادي جبريل في أهل السماء إن الله يحب فلانا فأحبوه فيحب أهل السماء ثم يوزع له القبول في الأرض. So Imam Bukhari narrated this hadith from Abu Huraira radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, when Allah is in love with one of his slaves, Allah is in love with one of his slaves, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala falls in love with certain people. Falls in love with certain people. There was an African man. He was a Sahabi of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. His name was Salim. His name was Salim. And he was the liberated slave of Abu Huzaifa. Liberated slave of Abu Huzaifa. So he was a black man, and as you know, they're black men. Their features are different. Their hair are different. Their lips are different. Got it? Or not? Their body structure is different. But their Salim, once he paused in front of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in masjid. Yes. Regarding so many Sahaba, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Rajulun min ahli Jannah." If somebody wants to see someone from Jannah, that man who is walking. Got it? Got it? Not it?
Got it.
Yes. Sabit ibn Qais ibn Shammas. He is Ansari Sahabi. Sabit ibn Qais ibn Shammas. He had a very strong stature. Yes. And he was such an orator. When he was speaking, there was a pin drop silence. He was such a good table talker that when he was talking, he was such a good poet. Yes, he was known for all these practices. But naturally, his frequency was very high. When this ayah came of Surah Al-Hujurat, لا ترفعوا أصواتكم فوق صوت النبي. Raise not your voices over the voice of the Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أن تحبط أعمالكم وأنتم لا تشعرون. You will lose your actions and your deeds in the court of Allah, and you will not conceive it. Got it? So now naturally his voice was that loud. So it disappears for days. He disappeared
For days.
For days. So Prophet ﷺ said, anybody knows anything about Sabit? He's out of town. Here he is. So one of his friends, his name was Asim. He said, let me find out. Yes. So he went there, knocked at the door. His wife came to the door. Where is Sabit? He said, brother, come on and look at him. I have a fear that he is going to die. He said, where he is? He said that the room or the stable or the horse place where we are tying our horses, he has put a bed there and he's there. I'm taking him food only and he is crying day and night. Yes. So he went there. He said, Sabit. What's going on? He said, the ayah. He said, what ayah? He said, لا ترفعوا أصواتكم فوق صوت النبي ولا تجهروا له بالقول كجهر بعضكم بعضا أن تحبط أعمالكم وأنتم لا تشعرون. So it means that my good deeds are gone. Because naturally my voice is louder than the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And if something is still remaining there, that's why I don't want to come there. When I will speak, I will lose this remaining amal of mine, because that is my voice. And وَأَخَافُ عَلَى نَفْسِي أَنِّي بِأَهْلِ النَّارِ. I have a fear that I will go to the hellfire. Because when credit is lost, so where you will go?
Hellfire.
To the hellfire. So Asim came back. Prophet ﷺ asked him, Asim, any whereabout of Sabit? He said, yes, sir. Found him. He's okay? So okay and not as well. So. He said, what do you mean? He's sick? He said, that's something else. So then he related the story. Prophet ﷺ smiled and he said, Asim, just go and bring him. Go and bring him. So he went, he said, Prophet ﷺ says, come. So he came. When he was came, so he was trying to say salam. in such a loud voice that even it was not heard from the Prophet ﷺ. Because he had that fear that my voice may not go over Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Got it? He said, Prophet ﷺ told him, Lasta min ahli nar anta min ahli jannah. You are not from the people of fire, you are from the people of Jannah. He said, Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah wallahu akbar, Allahu akbar wa alhamd. But he said, my voice. Prophet ﷺ said, don't go anywhere and don't disappear. I want to see you very frequently. As you were doing before, your voice is your natural voice. You are not doing it as an insult to me. That means insult. That means insult. Yes. So Prophet ﷺ told him that you are from Jannah, and that's why. Yeah. And Prophet ﷺ told him, أَمَا تُحِبُّ أَن تَعِيشَ حَمِيدًا وَتَمُوتَ شَهِيدًا وَتَدْخُلَ الْجَنَّةِ. You don't want to have a praised life, beautiful life. Praise that everybody, yes, he will be jealous of that type of life. Yes, وَتَمُوتَ شَهِيدًا. And you don't want to get martyred in the path of Allah, وَتَدْخُلَ الْجَنَّةِ, and to enter to Jannah. He said, yes, I want. He said, you will be having a praised life. So after that, every day, his lifestyle was getting changed. Yes, his business was improving. Yes, and he was helping people. Yes, he was enjoying his life and he was enjoying other with them. We enjoy, not enjoy. Yes. Harun, we enjoy or we enjoy? No, all of us, we enjoy only. We don't want to enjoy other. Yes, this nature is only of Dawjan. Yes. Yes, he has this nature. Yes. That he goes somewhere, he finds ice cream, so he brings it here. Yes. So last night, from sister's side, one small boy came, and they asked ice cream also. So I said, Dawjan, discrimination is not allowed in Al-Islam. He said, yes, I have a lot. Let me send it to them. Yes. So anyhow, he's a nice man. Yes, much better. Yes. I told for him, just give him money because he's not a rich man. But as you know that his nature is like, no, I don't need it. No, you don't need it. Take it. Yes. Yes or not? Yes. Is it? Yes. So enjoying other, that is good. Yes. Enjoying in what? In food. So Sahel, when your mom brings you a good food, if you are not enjoying us, so at least enjoy your cousin. You will? Huh? Yes. This inshallah means yes. No, look. My grandson, Ayan. Yes. Yes. He says to his mom or to my other daughter or to my wife that take me to Chuck E. Cheese. What is Chuck E. Cheese or what is cheese? What is there? Game. I've never been there. Game. Their game, okay. So take me to Chuck E. Cheese. Yes. So they say to no, not today. Tomorrow, inshallah. So Ayan also knows. He says, don't say inshallah. I say, what a strict Hanafi. He said, don't say inshallah, it doesn't work. I don't know where from he got the idea. He said, no, inshallah. So Sahel, don't say inshallah. Make it certain, not doubtful. No, he will enjoy you as well. Because his mom is also a nice lady. Yes. She brings you something or not?
Yes, something like that.
Okay. That's good. But Tarjan's mom cooking good, but I don't know why she's not bringing it.
She brought it.
She brings it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So Prophet ﷺ said, إِذَا حَبَّ اللَّهُ الْعَبْدَ. So now look, Prophet ﷺ said to Sabit ibn Qais ibn Shammas radiyallahu ta'ala an, that أَمَا تُحِبُّ أَن تَعِيشَ حَمِيدًا وَتَمُوتَ شَهِيدًا وَتَدْخُلَ الْجَنَّةِ. So he joined each and every battle with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, and in the time of Abu Bakr, when the big army went there against Musailamatul Kazzab, Musailamatul Kazzab, the false messenger, under the leadership of Khalid ibn Walid. So Sabit ibn Qais ibn Shammas radiyallahu ta'ala an, he was in that army as well. Sahaba says that the day when the fight of Ta'aruz was taking place, that was the day. So early in the morning after Fajr, when Sabit ibn Qais came out of his tent, so we saw him, that he had put camphor on his masajid. Masajid means, as you know, that when somebody died, the Muslim. So we put the camphor, yes, the powder camphor on his throat. Masajid means the bones which he is putting inside on the ground. Got there. That's a respect to those bones by Islam, that they were falling down and sajda to Allah. So give it a respect, have a camphor so that termite may get into it later on. Got it? This is but a matter of philosophy. You want to study philosophy? Huh? It takes a lot. Is it good? Huh?
He said in charge.
Yes. Now, this inshallah we call it ayat philosophy. Mansujan, yes, you couldn't find such like friends there in North. Can you? They are very reserved people.
Unique.
Huh?
Unique.
Unique in what sense? Uniques are there in living in Fagi.
Yes.
We are not that type of unique. So anyhow, that he had put the camphor powder on his masajid, and he was wearing a shrouding cloth like that, and he was holding his sword, and he said that today, that is the time when Prophet ﷺ told me with Tamutu Shaheedan, that you are going to die as a shaheed. So he said that wholeheartedly he was fighting, that he got martyred in the path of Allah. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. Got it? Iza habballahu al-abda, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loved the slave Nada Jibreel, so he called on Jibreel, come on. Inna Allah yuhibbu fulanan fahibbahu. Verily Allah means me. I love Mr. So-and-so, so you may be in love with. So Jibreel said, oh Allah, when he is your beloved, for sure he is mine. فَيُحِبُّهُ جِبْرِيلُ. So then Jibreel, he loves him. فَيُنَادِي جِبْرِيلُ فِي آلِ السَّمَاءِ. Then Jibreel make an announcement in all the 7 heavens to the angels. Inna Allah yuhibbu fulanan, that Allah is in love with Mr. So-and-so. فَأَحِبُّهُ. So all of you must be in love with فَيُحِبُّ عَلُوا السَّمَاءِ. So then the angel, me, the creature in the heaven, they love him. ثُمَّ يُوزَعُ لَهُ الْقَبُولُ فِي الْأَرْضِ. And then therefrom, look at me, therefrom the angels, they are sending raises to the brain and to the heart of people. Yes? So just for the sake of Allah, that great Shaykh and pious Shaykh is not giving anything to anybody. He is speaking good only, but people are falling in love with him. Why? Because therefrom the races are coming. Got it? The computer started. The computer is clicking the hearts of people. The computer is clicking? Say, the hearts of people. And love is coming into the hearts of people for their Shaykh. Got it? Look, Prophet ﷺ, whatever he is starting very real according to the facts. Yes? Got it? Another hadith, Imam Muslim narrated in Kitab al-Birr wa Sila. وبه قال حدثنا زهير بن حرب قال حدثنا جرير عن سهيل بن ابي صالح عن ابي هريره رضي الله عنه وعنهم قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ان الله اذا حب عبدا دعا جبريل فقال اني احب فلانا فاحبه قال فيحبه جبريل ثم ينادي في السماء فيقول ان الله يحب فلانا فاحبه فيحبه على السماء قال ثم يوضع له القبول في الارض واذا ابغض الله عبدا دعا جبريل فيقول اني ابغض فلانا فابغضه فيبغضه جبريل ثم ينادي في اهل السماء ان الله يبغض فلانا فابغضه قال فيبغضونه ثم توضع له البغضاء في الارض. So in the hadith of Muslim is a little bit more detailed than the hadith of Imam Bukhari. The first part of the hadith of Imam Muslim is the same, almost the same, which is narrated by Imam Bukhari. Yes, but Imam Bukhari, for certain reason, he has dropped the last part in his riwayah. But Imam Muslim, he narrated that, and that is that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dislike a slave, da'a Jibreel, so he also called on Jibreel, come on, inni ubghizu fulanan, I don't like that guy. Fa'abghizu, you may not like him. Fayabghizu Jibreel, so Jibreel dislike him. Summa yunadi fi al-samai, and then he makes an announcement in the heavens. Inna Allah yabghizu fulanan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he doesn't like that guy. Fa'abghizu, so you people don't like him. Fayubghizuna, so all the angels dislike him. Summa tuzahu lahu al-baghdha'u fil ardh, and to the guy happens that people who don't know him, they say, oh, this guy, look at his face. Oh. Yes, why? Because there, yes, the signals are coming. Signals are coming to his heart, and that signals is the signal of dislikeness, and its effects are seen very fairly on his face. So people don't like this guy. That when I see this guy, I hate him. Does he do anything wrong? No, he never. But I don't know this guy. I don't like him. Yeah, he looks like a greyhound. Yes. Got it? So for the first one, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in love with, so we say that then the people on earth, they are in love with, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you should write one zabita. Zabita means a formula. And that formula is, when you will do good for the sake of Allah, especially a alim, he's serving the deen of Allah, but for what? For the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the first step is that he will get fame. He is doing it for the sake of Allah, not for fame. But the after effect is that he will get fame. When he is doing the same thing for the sake of Allah, furthermore after that he got fame. So the next step is acceptance. After fame he will get what? Acceptance. Acceptance by people. And when he will be doing the same thing for the sake of Allah, because this fame, then acceptance does not change his mind. Yes, it does not change. He has nothing to do with fame or acceptance. He is doing it for the sake of Allah. He doesn't care. Yes, people he has fame or not. He is doing not for fame. He is doing for, because those who are doing for fame, they will never get it. Yes, this is understood. Those who will be doing the cause of Allah but for fame, they will never get it. Those who will be doing that for the sake of Allah, they will get it. After that fame, they are doing it for the sake of Allah. So the second step is acceptance, which is called maqbooliyat. Which is called what? Maqbooliyat. Maqbooliyat. M-A-Q-B-O-O-L-I-A-T. Maqbooliyat. And when furthermore he is doing for the sake of Allah after maqbooliyat, so the third step, which is the PhD in this regard, that is called mahbubiyat, that he will be the beloved of people. He will become the beloved of people, which is called mahbubiyat. which is called mahbubiyat. So now the ulama says that fame that is by zahn and mind of people. By what? Mind of people. And number two, maqbuliyat, that is by the brain of people. There is a difference between mind and brain. Yes?
Yes.
Got it or not it?
Yes.
And mahbubiyat, that is by the heart of people. And when somebody gets into the heart of people, so he says, sacrifice yourself. Yes. The guy doesn't ask him why. He says, there is a jacket. He said, very good. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, this is very difficult. Think of that. Yes, this is very difficult. Got it. Now you can say that maybe that procedure is wrong, but he got mahbubiyat. He got what? Mahbubiyat. We have nothing to do with the practices. We are talking about got or not. The bad thing in madrasas and with mullahs is that they are not dipping into the spirit of things to bring it out. They are just translating. So that is almost the same hadith, but narrated in the book of Imam Malik, rahmatullahi alayhi. But Imam Tirmidhi, rahmatullahi alayhi, he narrated this hadith in tafsir of Surah Maryam. In tafsir of Surah Maryam. And practiced righteous good deed, sayaj'alu lahum wudda. So Allah will make for them wood. W-U-D-D. Wood. So what is wood? Literal meaning is love. Literal meaning is love. But now look, love could be attributed to anybody.